Diddy really thought he could erase history with a brown paper bag and a money counter. $100,000. That's how much he allegedly handed a hotel security guard in cash to make sure the surveillance footage of him putting hands on Cassie never saw the light of day. And now that same security guard is on the stand under immunity, laying it all out in court. Let's get into it. Diddy's empire might be built on music and mogul moves, but now it's looking more like a house of cards, and one security guard might be the one to knock it all down. So here's what's going down right now. We're in the middle of a federal trial where Diddy is facing charges of racketeering, trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. It's not just hearsay either. The prosecution has been rolling out witness after witness who claim that Diddy ran a criminal enterprise using his bad boy entertainment empire. And this ain't just tabloid talk either. It's coming straight from the courtroom. The bombshell? A former hotel security guard named Eddie Garcia just testified under oath that back in March 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel, Diddy personally gave him $100,000 in cash to get the surveillance video footage of him beating on Cassie. Let that sink in. Not to help her, not to apologize to her, but to make the footage disappear altogether. Garcia originally stayed quiet, invoking his Fifth Amendment rights, but now he's testifying under immunity, and he's not holding back at all. He said Diddy hit him with lines like, "You sound like a good guy. Something like this could ruin me." He even told Garcia, "I'll take care of you." You already know what that means. The man was dangling money in exchange for silence. Classic damage control. Garcia said at first he told Diddy to go through hotel management or get a subpoena. But after Diddy got his personal phone number, which is wild in itself, he started to make direct moves. That's when Garcia called his boss, Bill Medrano, and told him, "Yo, Diddy's willing to pay." And guess what Medrano said? He'd do it for $50,000. The next day, Garcia testified that Medrano downloaded the video to a USB drive, gave it to Garcia, and then Garcia gave it directly to Diddy. But here's the really shady part. Diddy wanted to make sure that was the only copy. So Garcia had to call his boss, who confirmed the footage was wiped off the server. Diddy then made everybody sign NDAs, printed on Bad Boy Entertainment letterhead, by the way. So this wasn't some backroom verbal deal. This was official, premeditated. Garcia even said that Diddy FaceTimed Cassie during all this and told her, "Let him know that you want this to go away too." According to Garcia, Cassie agreed. She said she didn't want this coming out right now. But remember, Garcia also said she had a hoodie on and the lighting was bad. So was it Cassie or was it staged? Either way, it's very disturbing. After all this paperwork was signed, Garcia says that Diddy walked out and came back with a brown paper bag and a money counter. Let me repeat that. Diddy allegedly ran $100,000 in stacks of $10,000 through a money counter right in front of him. That's straight out of a movie right there. Garcia then split it up. $50K went to Medrano, $20K to another security officer, and he kept the rest to buy a car. Never deposited it. Never paid taxes on it. Just like that, the footage was gone. Now here's what's really crazy. Garcia says a couple weeks later, he noticed the incident report and all the video files were completely wiped off from the hotel security system. And he didn't report it because, and I quote, "that would draw more attention to the situation." So this wasn't just hush money. This was a full-on cover-up operation. The prosecution is using this to show that Diddy would go to extreme lengths to protect his image. We're talking about someone who allegedly paid people off, deleted evidence, and was staging FaceTime calls and silencing witnesses. And Garcia ain't the only one testifying like this. Next up is a woman being referred to as victim 2, who's going to be on the stand for several days. That's a big sign that prosecutors got more receipts coming than anybody could have thought of. And let's not forget about Derek Ferguson, the former CFO of Bad Boy Records, who also took the stand last week. He testified about how Diddy's personal and business expenses overlapped, with Bad Boy footing the bill for both. He even confirmed that sometimes Diddy would charge things on his company card and then somebody else would figure out whether it was personal or business. That just shows you how dirty Diddy was rolling. Ferguson also walked the jury through some December 2011 bank statements where $20K was wired to Cassie from Diddy's account and then wired back days later from Cassie's father. That lines up with Cassie's mother, who previously testified that she sent money to Bad Boy because she feared for her daughter's safety. So not only is Diddy allegedly covering up him putting his hands on Cassie, he's also being accused of trying to blackmail Cassie with explicit videos, according to her family. This is deeper than any hip-hop beef. This is criminal enterprise level type stuff. Now here's my take on all of it. If this is all true, which I believe it is, and the court will decide that, then this is one of the biggest downfalls in music industry history. We've seen scandals before, but what's unfolding with Diddy is some mob boss energy. Allegedly paying people off, scrubbing footage, NDAs, and cash deals in hotel rooms? This is next level. This is no longer just about Cassie. This is about systematic abuse, power moves, and using wealth to rewrite reality. But the truth has a funny way of resurfacing. That USB drive might be gone, but now the testimony is here. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Do you believe Diddy really paid $100,000 to bury that hotel footage? And do you think more evidence is going to surface as this trial continues? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.